Martin Schoeller. At 44, the portrait photographer is a leading light in his field. His latest book, Identical, presents sets of identical twins, as well as triplets and quadruplets, a mosaic of gender, skin color, and age.
It's amazing to see how similar some of them still are at 70, while others, who are maybe 20 or in another phase of their lives, bear less resemblance to each other. I have the feeling that older twins look more similar. The 70-year-olds often look more alike than the 40-year-old twins, as if resemblance returns with age.
The book Identical grew out of a job for a National Geographic magazine. Schoeller has been shooting his trademark close-up portraits for 15 years. His works have featured in major U.S. magazines like Time or The New Yorker, often as full-page depictions of famous faces. These are photos he produced for Time's special edition on the London Olympics.
I have photographed Ryan Lochte for Time magazine and put black fabric on the bottom of the swimming pool and underwater lights beneath him. I lay on top of the diving board and photographed downward, and he swam back and forth a few times for me. They're probably the best pictures of athletes I've ever taken.
But his work doesn't just center on celebrities. Schoeller is also fascinated by subjects like female bodybuilders. These portraits also led to a book. Some of his photos, like this one of the tennis-playing Bryan brothers, may look spontaneous. But Schoeller can spend hours trying to capture a good picture, if his subjects let him.
I shot Angela Merkel for the American magazine Glamour. I photographed Bill Clinton for The New Yorker. How much time I have always depends on who I'm photographing. With Angela Merkel I had 5 minutes, and 25 minutes for Bill Clinton. It all depends on how important it is for the person to be photographed for that magazine and how important they are, or how much time they have.
So far, Schoeller has published 3 volumes of photographs. And his pictures are on display in some of the world's best photo galleries. The current exhibition at Berlin's CWC Gallery focuses on color photography as an art form. Among the more than 100 pictures by world-renowned photographers, there are several by Schoeller, like this one of Hollywood director Quentin Tarantino.
I like making portraits. When I started, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I should be a fashion photographer or do landscapes or still lifes. But I think portraits suit my personality. I like dealing with people. I'm not interested in fashion, and as a fashion photographer you have to love it, which I really don't. I think a photographer should specialize. It's already hard enough to make a good portrait, so I'll stick to that.
At first, Schoeller was not terribly enthusiastic about the twin theme. There are so many photographs of twins. But the more he explored it, the more exciting he found the subject.
Twins are often treated as a unit. I've heard about twins who went to school together and no one even bothered to learn their names because they couldn't tell them apart anyway. This confrontation, photographing the twins as individuals and then putting them together later, in all the photographs of twins I've come across, I've not seen that approach before.
Martin Schoeller will never run out of subjects. For a portrait photographer, nothing is more fascinating than the human face.